Okay, game or round 2 against Mr. Kuniyashi. He's got Relic Hunters in his deck, so he's probably playing Oratech. The Oratech Explosives, like all rare good stuff deck. Which this is actually a bad matchup for. This is a very good deck against HeraldBomb. Because it doesn't have any creatures that it plays other than from its hand. And it's just really resilient. Heavy threat dense. So, and my opening hand's not very good. A lot of the problems with this Herald deck that I don't like. That's the reason I stopped playing it. And when my non-free to play account, it's really inconsistent. Like some games, you draw Herald and Dendrify every turn and just play it every single turn, and they can't do anything. And that feels incredible. Like you Dendrify every single threat they have, then you play Phytobomb and they die. It's sick. They just lose. They can't do anything. In other games, you draw like all your Legion shards and Metamorphosis and Shardbound Invoker, and you're like, why am I playing this deck? This is the worst. My opponent played Uterra Rex, which means he's not the Oratech deck. He's playing, I guess, Dinosaurs with Relic Hunters. Fortunately, I can't do anything. I can Metamorphosis Oranti this dinosaur. I'm probably going to do that, actually. Because my other play is like, what? Legion Shard of Thundersaur? That's okay, but I don't want to let this Dinosaur Lord live because he can play Brawn off of it to make a Dino Knight. And he can pump his like Raptors or whatever. His Roaming Warclaws. And his Thundersaurs if he wants to. It looks like I can be like Yeti tribal this game with my Malice Hermits, my Oronti Warlords. So there's the Ron. He didn't replace a dinosaur with it, so it's just a 5/5. Then, okay. I can play Oronti Malice Hermit. I think that's the best plan, because I already have one leveled Oronti in my deck. And if I play Malice Hermit Oronti, I get to deal damage to his creatures, and the thing is, I didn't get to... I would either have to throw away a Malice Hermit or an Oronti Warlord. I think that's still fine, though. Right, let me think for a second here. So if I play the Malice Hermit in here or here, my Malice Hermit will die, and his creature will die a little later down the line with the Oronti Warlord's 3 damage. If I play Malice Hermit, everything has poison 4. I have 2 Malice Hermits in my deck, or level 8. The thing with level 2 Malice Hermit, it doesn't play very nice with level 2 Warlord. That still might be, I think it's still better than Oronti Malice, though. I think it's just double Malice. I could play the Windspark, but that doesn't really do anything. It's like 1 damage apiece. And the Shard Plate Behemoth's not as good to level as these Hermits. So I think I'm just going to play the Malice Hermit to block. Go ahead and attack, and then play another Malice Hermit in the center lane to poison his guys. This kills the Brawn next turn. Makes my center lane Malice Hermit pretty big. And my Warlord dies as well next turn. Brawn does heal his creatures, though, which kind of sucks. His Relic Hunter. Actually, Relic Hunter dies this turn, because Malice Hermit will do 4 damage to it. But I guess Brawn won't die. And this hand's really bad. It's why I like the 2 Phytobombs instead of 3 Phytobombs. Phytobomb doesn't do anything if you don't have Herald in play. It actually, or like you have to play Malice Hermit to make the seedlings poisoned. Like either way, it doesn't do anything by itself, so it's just useless. So if like you're drawing this hand of like 2 Legion Shards, 2 Phytobombs, it feels pretty miserable. Can't really do anything about it. Don't really have any good follow-ups. I think I'm just gonna Legion Shard my Malice Hermit and then play Patriarch. To block the Brawn. This way I get to keep... Actually, I get to keep Malice Hermit anyway. Maybe I just Legion Shard the Patriarch. That's probably better than Legion Sharding the Malice Hermit. Because Malice Hermit goes up to a 13-7. A 14-8 once it dies. Actually, I changed my mind. Legion Sharding Malice Hermit's way better. Because I get to attack with it. Because Brawn dies and it gets +1/+1. And then Nova has to play creatures in order to replace with them. So he's playing some sort of dinosaur Nova deck. And he's already leveled a Relic Hunter, which is not the card you really want to level. You mostly play it for the Relic Scout, for the free armor and the free breakthrough and the free pump. I'm probably going to play my own Shardplate Behemoth in front of Nova. Kills it. Nova makes things bigger. He's got 2 Dino Knights in his deck, but he's only leveled 2 dinosaurs. He's only got a Roaming Warclaw and an Uterra Rex. I haven't seen any Thundersaurs or... Let's see, what do I want to play here? I think it's just two Behemoths, right? Block here, not block here, because I can kill this Brawn with anything. It doesn't really present a threat by itself, because it's just 5 power. And I can block it with like a level 2 anything in my deck. There's no reason to block it with Shardplate Behemoth, which gets smaller when it takes damage. So I'm probably going to play a Herald of Destruction in front of the Brawn and then pump it with Shardplate Invoker, or Shardbound Invoker. Depending on what all happens here. Yeah, that's still what I'm probably going to do. Then he plays another Brawn. Actually, trying to think here, because I want to kill this level 2 Brawn. I don't think it's going to be possible. Maybe I just play the Shardplate Behemoth in front of Nova to block it, then play the Shardbound Invoker to pump my other Behemoths to kill his Brawn. I think that's overall a little better than... Because Shardbound Invoker is better than the Legion Shard, because the Shardbound Invoker scales up. Like, it's going to be a 7/8 next drink with +5/+5. I guess there's no real reason to block Brawn. Just gonna play this on offlane, so it doesn't die for free. Nova will still be at like pretty high power, but since I have I've drawn one now, but since I had 2 Malice Hermits and an Aranti Warlord in my deck, either one would kill Nova with the +4 health from, or +3 health from Brawn. Because it would go down to 1 health, then up to 3, so it would be 4 with 6 armor, or 2 armor, so it would be 6 toughness on my turn, which either Malice Hermit or Aranti Warlord would kill. Though I would have to block with the Malice Hermit. So maybe he's going to play Dino Knight this turn. Level 2 Dino Knight's at 12/12. That's really good. Yeah, that's really good for him. Because now he gets to heal his Nova for even more because of the trample on Dino Knight. The card's really strong. I don't have any really good plays. I can Metamorphosis his Nova to make it non-existent. Then play Malice Hermit in front of level 1 Brawn. That's not the best. It does keep my Malice Hermit alive. And it's... If I Metamorphosis the Dino Knight, then his Nova gets bigger because I've replaced one of his creatures. And I really don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna replace this, then Malice Hermit, including my own Shardbound Invoker. It sucks because his Dino Knight heals his creatures. So he won't take poison damage on his turn, basically. But he'll take it on mine, and this is not a good hand. Maybe I block the Dino Knight with Werewood Patriarch, and it dies on his turn, right? 'Cause 7 + 4 is 11. It still doesn't die on his turn. Though I can block it with Thundersaur, and Thundersaur will soak up all the damage, so it doesn't heal anything. Spirian Sage. That's a Technosmith that he gets to play 2 of. So he leveled a Nova and a Lucid Echoes. So he's playing some sort of hybrid dinosaur Iron Mine Acolyte Nova deck. Which is killing me because I can't deal with these swarms of creatures. I think the play here is to play Thundersword and then play either Shardbound Invoker or Werewood Patriarch. Patriarch makes my Thundersword. They both make Thundersword the same size, but Patriarch would go to level 3, which is a 14-17. That's probably much better than anything else. I can take 10 and not kill my creature. That's probably what I want to do. This way, if he draws his other Dino Knight, I can kill it. And just stupid thing still doesn't die. Stupid Dino Knight's still going to hit me for 8. Probably should have tried to play a deck I actually enjoyed playing. Because I haven't played this deck in a very long time. Feels like I'm losing to a bunch of random decks I don't know what's going on. Though it is the main problem with this deck is the inconsistency, so I guess that's fair. 2 Relic Scouts, a level 1 Shardplate Behemoth, and anything else? Oh, Warclaw. It's actually pretty threatening. I think I block his Warclaw. I can't Metamorphosis Brawn because good plan B. I play Behemoth in front of Brawn and then Metamorphosis his Warclaw. Because this leaves me with a 3-3 and the Metamorphosis isn't going to hatch until like 4 turns from now when it's not even relevant. I really need to draw the... did I draw? I don't think I played Herald in rank 1, so that's fine. Not drawing it doesn't really matter, but I need to draw the Malice Hermits and the Yetis. I think that's my only way of winning this game. If I can clog up the board and keep his clear, which is really hard because he really aggressively leveled up these Dino Knights. The only dinosaur I've seen from him is Uterra Rex and Roaming Warclaw, but he leveled these bronze up so aggressively. He still has like 3 Dino Knights in his deck with his like two play sets of dinosaurs he's playing. So I'm gonna play Malice Hermit to kill everything. And then a Shardbound Invoker. Yeah, I don't really want to take the 3 damage from the Raptor. I'm already at 12. And then I'll just play a Sharpleaf Behemoth to make a big blocker. Like something to clog the board so he can't just go Dinosaur, Dino Knight and kill me. Like he can do that already because it's 18 power. So if he has a Dinosaur and a Dino Knight, I'm dead. Or a Dinosaur and a Brawn, I mean. But hopefully he just doesn't have that. This turn's looking like some sort of Herald Shardbound Invoker turn. And hopefully he doesn't have anything. He gets like a little level screwed. Though with the Lucid Echoes, it's level 2. It's actually going to be really hard not to die to Dino Knight. Yeah, so, well, this is the quickest constructed tournament of my life. I'm going to go ahead and queue up for round 3 now, but the dream is dead. We can't play it anymore. Oh well.